Assalamu alaikum, guys. Welcome to another episode of Macaan. So Dawada, welcome. Inshallah, today we will be making a very flavorful, amazing side dish that consists of eggplant and potatoes. So inshallah, let's get started. So these are the ingredients we will be using for this dish. So we got some potatoes here. We'll be using, of course, our eggplant. That's like a medium-sized eggplant there, nice and firm. We got ourselves a green pepper, a little bit of cilantro, onion. We will also need diced tomato can, as well as some vegetable oil. And those are our seasonings. So here we got some garam masala, chili powder, coriander, turmeric, cumin, and some salt. So this is about 1 teaspoon of each of those flavor seasonings. And this is basically everything that's been prepped. So there's the size of the eggplant. It's a nice medium size, as well as our potato as well. And then we got our onions chopped nice and finely. So here I have red onions. You can use white, of course, as well as our green pepper. So here I did not use that whole green pepper. This is basically like half of that. So now, inshallah, we're going to turn our burner on. Put a little bit of oil in there. So the burner needs to be on medium-high. Once our oil gets nice and hot, we are going to add our potatoes. So here we're not trying to cook the potatoes, you guys. We just want to get it nice and brown. This is basically for like aesthetic reasons. I wish I actually used a bigger pan because my potatoes look, crowded there. But definitely if you were using a bigger pan, then each piece would kind of have its own, spot type of thing, and it would be a lot easier and even quicker for the potatoes to brown. So here it's kind of browned a little bit. I'm just gonna like toss it and have it kind of brown on the other side. Again, like I said, it would have been definitely better if I did use a bigger pan here. So just basically stir it, flip it over, try to get the other side to brown as well. So here, yeah, kind of some pieces got stuck together. But anyways, you do what you can, right? So basically, this is good enough for me at this point. In terms of time, I don't always like to really put time on it, but just once your both sides kind of have browned, then it's good. So now we're doing the same thing, inshallah, with the eggplant. We want the eggplant to be nice and brown as well. So the eggplant does absorb a lot of water, so a lot of the oil. So I did actually put more oil in there. You can't really tell here in the video, but I did put more oil. So just toss and churn and flip. So each side, basically each piece gets its opportunity to kind of brown. And there we go. So you can see there that it has browned. We could have browned it a little bit more, but that's good enough. Again, like I said, we're not trying to cook it. We're just trying to brown both the potatoes and the eggplants. So at this point, what I'm going to do, inshallah, is put the potatoes in with the eggplant and kind of mix all that together. So just toss everything together there. And now we're going to add our diced onions. No, I said tomatoes. Onions there. And we're just going to mix everything together here. So at this point, okay, and then here we are going to add our seasoning. So here we're just basically adding everything together. Temperature is still at medium-high, so do not reduce the temperature at all. So now that you have all of your seasonings in there, so just kind of toss everything together. Make sure each piece has the seasonings on it. So once we have that, we're going to go ahead and add our tomatoes. So that's our diced tomatoes. So we're just going to toss. So everything, basically I'm just throwing everything in and, you know, stirring it together. And then afterwards we are going to reduce our temperature and cover it and let it kind of steam. But for now we're just trying to throw everything in together one at a time. So here now we have our green peppers. So again, just toss everything together. MashaAllah, look how colorful this is, and like all the flavoring and everything. So here again, I've reduced the temperature to medium. So here we want our vegetables to cook, the steam to cook it nice and slow. If you want your side dish here to be more a little watery, I guess, if you're going to eat it like with some bread or something, then you just basically add some of the juice from the tomato can. So here basically I'm just checking to see if our potato is cooked. That's how we will know that our meal, our side dish is ready, is based on the potato. So you just need to put a fork through put that spoon through the potato there, and now mashallah our dish is pretty much ready. So we're just gonna garnish it with some cilantro and toss everything together, mix it well, and mashallah, it's basically ready, you guys. Like, it's ready to be eaten. It's nice and hot, super flavorful. Again, if you do not have all those spices, just add what you have. We're just trying to enhance the flavor of the vegetables. So your dish is basically, you can turn off the stove now, and it is ready to be served. Eat it hot. I always find everything to taste that much better when it's nice and hot instead of, you know, leaving it for later. But you can always refrigerate it. So I would love to hear how it turned out for you guys. Again, this dish is so amazing. You can have it with some rice. You can have it as a side dish. You can have it as a main dish and have it with, you know, some esh or, you know, sabait, whatever, however you like to eat it. But it is definitely a healthy dish, a delicious dish. And I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. I'm sure it'll turn out well for you guys. Let me know in the comment below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this recipe. And for those who are not subscribed, of course, always subscribe. And also follow me on Instagram at Macaan647. But till then, inshallah, take care. Assalamu alaikum.